Hello there. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about if you see a title that I share and I tell you it's an SVG in my store, how do you get it? Okay, so you're going to go to karamiller.com, super simple, and then click on Simple Titles. And when you get there, you will see a collection of a variety, and there's a little verbiage at the top I wanted you to check out. There's lots of SVGs, but honestly, all SVGs are not created equal. I can't tell you the number of SVGs that I've seen people try and use that were free in a group or downloaded from some site and had never been tested on a Cricut. And truthfully, they don't work as well. They might have lots and lots of different layers, and you're gluing and putting them all together for days. I promise you, my SVGs have been tested with my Cricut to be sure that they're going to make it, well, simple. I've been an online Cricut teacher for years, and I'm a paper crafter. I'm a paper crafting Cricut user, which is different than somebody that makes t-shirts or puts vinyl on tumblers. It's really kind of a different skill to use a paper craft. So, enough about that. Let's find a product that you like. And let's say you like this Barefooting one. It's $1. You own this forever. You can cut this as many times as you want. You don't have to have an Access membership. You don't have to do anything. It's yours. It's just like back in the old days. I know I'm going to date myself. When you bought Cricut cartridges. Yep, this is now yours. So you're going to say add to the bag. I don't know what that was talking about. And I'm going to go to the checkout. In the checkout, you're going to, if you put your email in here and let me know that you want me to share information with you, I will. You're going to check out. If you don't want to hear from me again, don't worry. Don't check that. It's okay. You're going to check out again. I have a membership that gives my members a discount. I'm going to say check out. And it will, hold on. I'm going to say simply place my order. And there's my order. And see right here where it comes up? Now, if you're not a member, you're going to pay for your download. You're going to pay $1. But you're going to get the same thing that's going to happen. And it's going to say download. Now, if you forget, you're also going to get an email. And you can download again. There's no limit to the number of times you can download it. You're going to download. Here's the tricky part. You gotta remember where you put it. I try to set myself up with a folder or use a separate drive, something so I know where I put it. So let's say I'm gonna do my desktop and I'm gonna say new folder and I'm gonna call it Simple SVGs so I know what's in there. I'm going to create the desktop folder and I'm going to tell it to save. Easy enough. Now, sometimes when you order SVGs from other places, they will come in zipped and you'll see that it's a zipped file. Not from me. Please ignore the desktop that you're going to see in a second. It's going to make your head spin. I have a lot of things on my desktop, but I'm going to scroll down to that new folder that I just started. It says Simple SVGs. Again, remember I told you that's the hard part. You got to remember. See where it is? All right. Now I'm going to go, whoops, I was playing in here before. Now I'm going to go into Design Space. All right. Let me show you what it looks like when you first come into Design Space. This is what it looks like. You need to make sure that you've logged in, all those things. I'm assuming you know how to do that. If not, drop me another note and we'll get you going. And I'm going to say new project. Okay? So now I have the blank screen. Now I'm ready. I'm going to go over here where Cricut has this little section that says upload. I'm going to click on that. And it's going to give me these options. Upload image. Notice the type of image. It could be pictures. It could be, ooh, there's SVG. That's the one I want. Upload image. Remember, I said I got to remember where I put it. This is where it counts. Browse. And then I'm going to go to my desktop, the messy one that I showed you before. I'm going to come down to that folder that said Simple SVGs. There's the one I just bought. And I'm going to say open. Cricut's going to bring it on in. I'm going to say continue. Now here's where I could put some things in there. I might say beach title. I might say barefoot. I might say footprints. This is the only time I can do that. Then down here, if I have various collections set up in my design space, I could put them there, but I don't need to worry about it. I'm going to say upload. And now it's working. It takes it a minute. Always when I'm showing it live, it takes it a million times. But there it is. Now just the way it came in, it's almost 4 inches by 9 inches, give or take a little. I'm going to zoom out a little so you can see it better. Let's look at what this actually looks like. If you come over here and click on this little arrow, you can see that there are 3 different layers that are going to cut out for you. If you want to kind of take it apart, get a closer look, you can. Simply by click on it, ungroup it, and now take it apart. This gray layer, it is designed so that you don't have to glue all those little tiny footprints and toes down onto your page. This is going to go on top of it, and it's going to look like you have cut out little pink footprints, but you didn't have to. This also gives me the guide as to where I'm going to put these letters. Now, negative, whoops, if you happen to do that, I don't want that, I'm going to say undo. Phew. I'm going to go over here and grab it and not change its sizing. And I'm going to put that, and you can see that letters all line up and there's little sections. Kind of works like, I like to think of it like the puzzle, the back of a puzzle from a little kid's toy. It gives you an idea where the shapes go. This one, I do have to glue all these letters down. And they're not itty bitty, but they're not very big. What I did with mine is I took an adhesive sheet. Yes, I also am a Stampin' Up demonstrator because I love Stampin' Up paper. And Stampin' Up has these great adhesive sheets. They're 6 by 12. You put your cardstock on the adhesive. It's stuck on the back of the cardstock before you cut it. Cricut goes ahead and cuts it. Now I have the Joy set here and I don't want the Joy because it's going to be a little weird. I'm going to use my maker. And I'm going to say, the first thing Cricut asks you is, did you want to save this? Just in case you might forget. Since I didn't do anything to it, it's going to be there for me. I don't need it, but it's not a bad practice to save it. For us today, I'm just going to say don't save, and it's going to bring us on over to the cut screen. Takes it a minute. It's thinking. It's always thinking harder when I'm sharing it with you. I don't know why. So, first layer. This is the layer that's going to be behind the toes. This layer is the words, and this layer is what you actually are going to see your toes out of. So, you don't have to use pink. You can use whatever you want, whatever color your toes might be. You could use this one, and that's what's going to show. If you can't remember what that looks like, hit cancel and come on back and look. Okay, I get it. So the pink really is the underneath. This is what's going to cut out, and this is my title that's going to go over it. Okay? So simple make, bring it on over, let Cricut do the work, use those adhesive sheets, and you'll be happier. And you are good to go. If you have any questions about how this works in the Cricut, what do I do, please reach out to me. I want to be sure that you actually use your simple SVGs you get from me and that you actually know how to use them. Have a great day. Bye.